Now that, my friends, right there, that's a bunch of bull. And thank you for watching the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Today we are this video is just going to be kind of an update video. I'm going to update you on our new bull. I'm going to update you on our garden, on my spinach seeds I planted, on the seeds I have, on the greenhouse situation. So if you don't know about all this, check out some of my past videos, recent past videos. Now the bull, I don't think I've mentioned in any of them, but my garden and so forth I have. So today we're going to do an update video on everything. Also, I'm going to update you on the farm puppies. So anyway, y'all take care and watch this video as I update you on all the exciting things happening on the farm. Okay, so our bull situation. On one of our in one of our herds, our bull passed away, and so we needed a replacement bull. We have there's a certain breed my husband really prefers, and it's called Gelby. It's very similar to a Black Angus, but probably is easier birthing calves on the heifers and so forth to have a Gelby, and he just really likes the look of a Gelby. So we found one and we brought him home. It was kind of our Valentine's Day present to each other. Our new bull. So take a look at our new bull. We named him Cupid because we got him on Valentine's Day. So here, meet Cupid. Okay, we are bringing home our bull. We have a new bull and we just went and picked him up, and he is absolutely beautiful. He is coming home to meet the girls. There he is. Hey, buddy. Should you have cut the truck off?
It's okay.
Bryant's calling the girls up here so they can come meet him. I don't know this bull. Huh?
Get from that angle?
Yeah, because I'm scared.
Come on, girls. Woo, girls. Come on, girls. We'll meet Cupid.
Cupid's his name.
There we go. Woo, girl.
He is so pretty. Ooh, they're happy. They come running and jumping. Oh, look. Getting him some sugar. Look how sweet they were to come up and visit him. He's not having it. Isn't this supposed to be the other way around? Wow, isn't he something else? He is a pretty bull. So let me update you on the puppies. If you look back at one of my past videos, we had a farm surprise. And our dog had 11 full-blooded lab puppies. We thought she was too old. And her last litter, she had lost all of hers. But we wanted her to try since she had them. We didn't even know she was pregnant. So since she had them, we wanted her to try. So day 1, they were fine. Day 2, they were fine. Day 3, I think 2 or 3 had died. So we pulled them and brought them in and fed them. Well, they just started to slowly die little by little. And Caroline's lab had just had puppies. And her dog we decided we're not doing a good job. I don't know what we were doing wrong, but we were not helping them to survive. We were feeding them every 2.5 hours. We kept them warm. I don't know what was going on, but anyway, they were just dying. And so we got down to 4. She lost several before we brought them in. We brought them in. They began to die, or not survive. I think they were already in the process of dying, of course. But anyway, her dog accepted the puppies. We went over there with 4. Her puppies were huge. And I believe our little ones got underneath the big ones. And 2 of them, it appeared they suffocated. And I don't know. I'm just assuming. But anyway, we are down to 1. So 1 of her puppies have survived. I hope it continues to. We are going to get her fixed so she has no more puppies. She is too old to be having puppies. And I think what happens is I first thought she didn't have milk last litter. This litter, I believe she had milk, but her nipples are so hard and big and she's just old. And so everything is tough on her, and I just think they were too big for the puppies, and then which did not get them off to a good start. So we did not have the surprise ended up being kind of sad. But we do have 1. And so anyway, that's the update on the puppies. So now let's get to the garden stuff. Let me update you on the garden stuff. Let me get home so I can show you some things. Hey guys, I am glad you're back. Glad I'm back. I thought I would update you on our garden. I've given you the update on our bull situation. I've given you the update on the puppies. And now I'm going to give you a little update on our garden. Well, let me just tell you, nothing has changed. It will not stop raining here in North Carolina. It just rains and rains and rains. And today, the sun is shining, but tomorrow it's 100% chance of rain. I would get out there and work today because it's actually a beautiful, beautiful day. But our garden spots are nothing but 2 big mud holes. I mean, it's just bad. So, you're going to walk this gardening journey with me as far as what I don't know. You're going to see me make mistakes. You're going to see me have successes. You're going to see all kinds of things. Well, on one of the past videos, I planted in a little seedling tray some spinach seeds. Well, it was a little bit of a success. However, as I was going to look for greenhouses, and when I went to talk to this gentleman who knows a lot about greenhouses, he told me I planted them all wrong and that none of them would come up. And this is what he told me to do. You soak your seeds for an hour, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. You take them out and you dry them, get them really good and dry. And then you put them in a plastic bag or a cup or something, and you stick them in the refrigerator for 5 days. After 5 days, you can plant them A, out in your garden, or B, in your seedling trays. So that's what I'm going to do. I still have more seed left of my spinach. And that's what I'm going to do when it comes time to plant outside. He told me none would come up. But I would say I've got 25% have come up. I've got a few that actually have their actual spinach leaves. I need to transplant the ones that did come up into deeper and bigger, because this is just a little plug tray. I need to put these in something a little bit deeper so they can become more substantial. They are a little leggy and thin. So I have a feeling the ones I plant right out into the raised bed will probably do better. But anyway, live and learn. The gentleman, when I went to see him, he had in little bitty starter plug trays, he had some tomato plants and he gave them to me. So I brought them home, transplanted them into a little bit larger tray. And they are ready for me to start feeding and giving them some fertilizer or some. So I've got to go get some of that. But I wanted to show you, I have about 40 of these. I need to see these little leaves. I don't know if you can see that little leaf down there. But I need to go ahead. And if the leaves are looking puny, I need to go ahead and get them off so that they're not stealing nutrients. But these are just starting. So, and I have about 40 of these. Here's another tray of them. Some of them are getting really big. I mean, that one's doing really good. And what I do is I sit them, they're on my dining room table, and I just rotate them to the sun. And throughout the day, I come and I rub my hand over them. And here's some with those leaves that I need to, see that leaf I need to just get rid of. I don't want it to steal any of my good stuff. And, oh, and they smell like tomatoes. Yay. It makes their stems, when you either touch them like this or when you have a fan blowing on them, it gives their stem a little substantialness. Makes them a little more sturdy and hardy. So I have about 40 of those, 40 to 50 of those, and they're German Johnsons. I love German Johnsons. They get this big. I love German Johnson tomatoes. So that is what they are. Now, I ordered seed, and I wanted to show you the seed that I ordered. I still have my spinach seed, and I've also purchased at Tractor Supply, I think it was, some radishes. But I've misplaced those. I got to find them. They're probably in my car. And if it's in my car, it's in like the abyss. Or the landfill. That's what my car is like. But let me tell you about this company. This is Baker's Creek. I love them. This is not a sponsored, I mean, I say I love them. I haven't planted their seeds yet, so I don't know if their seed's any good or not. I feel like it is. I hear a lot of good things about Baker Creek. But look at this envelope. It is just precious. I love it. And they were quick to get these out to me. I got them really quick. And what you order, every so many that you order, they send you a packet of a surprise seed. And I'm excited about our surprise seed. Okay, so I was going to show you what I ordered. I ordered a lettuce blend. I'm trying to get this so the sun's not... it is Rocky Top lettuce. It's a blend. It's all these colors. And it'll just make a great loose leaf salad. So I'm anxious to plant that. This is Bryant's. And I was supposed to be planting these today, but I don't have any potting soil. And he's got some in his truck, but he's got his truck. So these are his favorite tomatoes. German Johnsons are mine. These are his, Brandywine. And I ordered 700 seeds of the Brandywine. So I'll have plenty for next year. But they're a good slicing tomato. They're a good canning tomato. So that was for my husband. He loves Brandywine. And they're kind of, when you're going and looking for plants to plant, the plants are hard to find. So, anyway. Okay, those are my weird things. I'll save my weird things for last. Okay, my thank you order. This is what I got. For placing an order, they sent me seeds. And they sent me, well, I thought it was a watermelon. But it's a tomato. It is the purple Russian tomato. Purple Russian tomato. Huh. I thought it was a watermelon based on the picture. So they sent me a different tomato. So we got another tomato plant to plant. Oh, and I ordered two of the Rocky Top lettuce. And this is going to go in my raised beds. So, and then I also ordered a cherry tomato that is beautiful. Look at those colors. I have no idea. This is called Brad's Atomic Grape Tomato. So I need to get all my tomatoes started like today. Like I'm late getting my tomatoes started. So I'm going to try this and we'll see. Now, oh, here's another one. Yeah, I'll show you the picture on the back. It is another cherry tomato. It's called Tomato Black Versinage. Not sure how you say that. And I like sweet tomatoes, so I read up on these, and all of these seem to be very sweet. Now the Brad's Atomic one, the one that's just really weird looking, really pretty. I think that said they were sweet too, but I just got them because they were pretty. We'll see how they do. Okay, now here's my weird things that I got. I'm going to try doing some gourds. And my daughter is really crafty. She loves to paint. And so what I thought I would do is I'm going to have a trellis, like a double trellis, and then one that goes on top. So it's going to create an arch, but it necessarily won't be arched. It'll probably be just like a door. And on one side, plant, these are called birdhouse gourds. And they're the ones that you drill a hole in after you've let them dry and cure and everything, and you sand them down. You drill a hole in, and you can make them a birdhouse. And I thought she could paint them. So I just thought we would try this. This is just a kind of for fun thing. And so on one side of my door, or my arch trellis, I'm going to plant these. On the other side, I'm going to plant loofah gourds. I'm going to plant loofah gourds, and I want to give the loofah sponges to my family for Christmas. And and I'm going to plant them on the other side, and they'll kind of grow together. But we'll just have we can walk through this archway and have all kinds of gourds hitting us in the head. But that's my plan. I don't know that it'll come together, but that's my plan. Like I said, I also have radish seeds. I'm going to go purchase some carrot seeds. I've got all these plans, but I don't really have anywhere to put them. So, I bought some, I've got some places around my house that need some flowers. So I bought some bulbs, some dahlia bulbs. I really don't know where to put these. We'll figure it out. That was just an impulse buy. I'm bad at that. Okay. So, and I bought some onions, some sweet onion sets. These are the sets. They're just like little onions. And so I'm going to set those out. And I purchased some garlic. So we're going to do a few. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 things of garlic in here. So we're just going to try this. I've never done garlic before, so we'll see. Okay. Now, I also purchased at Tractor Supply the other day, and all these are like impulse buys. I mean, I'm planning on planting these things, but I didn't know where I was going to get them. I bought 2 bags of seed potatoes. And you can see them in here. I don't see any eyes yet. Oh, there's some. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So I'm going to be, this is the first thing that I'm going to be planting. Well, probably. As far as the outside. And I wanted to show you something that came from the grocery store. I'll be right back. Okay, when I buy a bag of potatoes to cook, I don't always, like if it's just us, I may use 2/3 of the bag or whatever, or 3/4 of the bag and have a little bit left over. Well, then when it's time to cook potatoes again, I don't have enough, so I go buy another bag, and then I forget to finish the first bag. And so I have some of these potatoes that have gone to seed, or seed potatoes. They're now my seed potatoes. So I'm going to cut these up. And that'll definitely be one. Can you see? That'll definitely be one. This will definitely be one. I don't really see any. There's an eye, but it's not really a great one. I don't see too many good ones on this one. But anyway, other than these 2. I mean, it's got other eyes. They just hadn't done great. But anyway, I'm going to cut these up. I've got 2 or 3 bags of these that have started sprouting. And as long as there's not a rotten one in there, I'm good. And so look here. I've got, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. If I can cut these, I mean, I can get several good potato starts out of this. So as soon as the weather dries up, I'm going to get my potatoes planted. And the grocery store has actually helped me out. I have two bags of these, 2 or 3 bags of these that just came from the grocery store that have already started sprouting their eyes. And so yeah, there you go. There's my garden update. If these seeds, I'm not going to plant them all, but if these seeds don't come up, I'm going to go buy plants, of course, because I basically wanted these seeds for my greenhouse, and I pretty much bought them just because I was excited and couldn't stand it and wanted to do this. So, yeah, and I have some more spinach left. I have some radishes. I think I'm going to get some turnips or maybe some collards and plant. I'm going to do some of my herbs. I've changed my mind. I'm going to do in containers. I have a little playhouse that my daddy built me when I was a little girl. And I'm going to kind of let it be my garden shed, sort of. And I'm going to decorate the outside. And so I'm going to put some of the containers around the outside and have some herbs. I've got some, I want to do some sweet peas. I don't really have an extra row in my garden to do sweet peas in. So I thought I'd just do a couple just to see how they did. And then next year plan for a row. But let's talk about the greenhouse. You know, when I started talking to you about it, I was looking at like a 16-foot by 30-foot, and just basic. bare basic. No fans, no doors, no nothing came with it. And we're talking pricey. And so anyway, a lady in my church, she knows everybody. And she took me to see this gentleman who gave me the tomato plants. And he helped me, gave me lots of good advice and so forth. But I still didn't have a greenhouse. And so Bryant and I had kind of put that on the back burner and said, well, that'll just have to wait. Maybe we can purchase it in late summer and get it ready by fall. But it was a big investment. Well, this same lady knows this other gentleman. And he had actually, I guess it was kind of like a commercial greenhouse that he had dismantled. And that they had just pretty much gave to him. And he is going to sell me this greenhouse at a really great price. I have a picture of part of the inside of it when after they had taken everything out right before they dismantled it. We went to meet this gentleman yesterday. It was raining, so we weren't able to bring the greenhouse home. It was muddy and just, y'all, that's what it's done. And anyway, so this is kind of what it looks like. I mean, and this is just a portion of it because it's a huge one. It's a huge one. If you see in the back, it has two square ventilation fans. It comes with 2 heaters. I think if he knows where these are, the fans come with it. And y'all, it is a 20 by 100 foot greenhouse. And we're going to get it this week if the weather holds out for us. I have his number. He was so nice. He gave me like the measurements and everything. And I'm just excited. I have a greenhouse and we just got to go get it and pay him. It was an unbelievable deal. But I am so excited. I am so excited. And if this sweet lady in our church had not been like rooting for me and listening and the fact that she just knows people, and it was just wonderful. And I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I'm so excited. I mean, I've actually even thought, goodness, it's big enough. And now we don't have to make it 100 foot. So I think we may shorten it just a little bit. But then if I do well, I can expand it a little bit. Now my goal is just for my plants and so forth. But then I thought for Isaac's school he could do certain maybe in the winter do poinsettias or something. I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go, but I am just so thankful that God is so good, y'all. He is so good. And this was a desire of my heart that just kind of blossomed since my illness. And really, not that long ago. It's just, and I'm just excited. And God has blessed us with it. And so now I am like research, greenhouse, planting seeds, all this stuff. Like my spinach. Y'all, I'm tickled of the ones that came up. I am so thankful. Now, I've got to learn how to do it better next time. And this gentleman gave me advice, so I'm going to try that. And this is where you guys come in. If you know a lot about growing, and if you know a lot about greenhouses and starting seeds indoors, I don't have a good place right now. I mean, my house is cramped. I mean, it's a good sized house, but it's full. And we use every bit of it. And I don't have a good spot, sunny spot to put these seedlings. And so it's taking up my dining room table. And so I'm excited to get this greenhouse up and going. But if y'all know anything that will help me, please share. Because I need all the help. I mean, y'all watched me do these seeds, these spinach seeds. and 25% of now granted, I say 25% come up, but I have new little sprouts almost every, I don't know if you can see that one. You can't see it, but in this one right here, there's a little sprout coming up. Every morning I have a new sprout. And so it may end up being 100%, but it sure is taking its own sweet time. And they are leggy, and they are, I need to get some of them transplanted so I can get them a little bit sturdier. But, yeah, I'm excited. Gardening. And, so as soon as I get some more potting soil, I'm going to get Bryant's, that's the main thing, is get Bryant's tomatoes in some dirt. Got to get them in some dirt. And it's hard to believe there's 700 seeds in here. And so I got to get that done. That's the first thing I got to get done. Then as soon as the weather holds out that I can till up my ground some more, my potatoes are going in the ground. Followed by my lettuce and my onions and what else? My radishes and my carrots and my then I gotta go purchase. I'm gonna just purchase this year some plants, some herb plants. I'm not gonna worry about starting those from seed because like I said, I just don't have the place. I just don't have the spot for it. And so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm over here working on my tomato plants. I'm taking them bottom leaves off. So, I am so excited. God has just really blessed me. And, anyway, that's where we stand with the garden. So now you have been completely updated on everything. I've updated you on my spinach. I've updated you on the bull. I've showed you my tomato plants. I've showed you my seed haul. My potatoes, my onions, my flowers, everything. So, the puppies, that was so pitiful. But anyway, such is life. I mean, it's just the way it is. And we should have taken them to the other mama before we did. We just didn't think she'd take them. And I didn't want to take away from her puppies. But she did take them and she's done well, even though some have died in her care. In fact, you know, the ones we took her died in her care except for one, but, she just took right to them and, it wasn't her fault. We just let them go too far. And we tried all we could, so anyway, there's the update from the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Y'all join us next time. Thank you for stopping by the farm and visiting with me. Got some exciting things coming up. I'm going to render down some lard and make some cracklings probably next week. We're finally going to do my pintos next week. And y'all pray for me to feel a little bit better and I'll look a little bit better next time. So yeah, that's it. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.